the reading for today, which is from the book Unshakable Spirit. Today's story is number 46, The Need for Balance. Gentleness alone isn't enough. Strictness alone is no good. It's a very short passage, so let's read it again. The need for balance. Gentleness alone isn't enough. Strictness alone is no good. Yeah, it's a very powerful statements here. If we understand our life's purpose in Buddhism is to experience true happiness, a happiness that is lasting, that doesn't oscillate or fluctuate all the time, but something that gives us comfort and assurance all the time. So, yeah, with that in mind, how can we go towards such a wonderful form of happiness? Yeah, most people maybe don't think about it because they're just content with temporary happiness and they're constantly pursuing these temporary pleasures without asking what it all adds up to. What's that grand picture, the big picture? What is it all about? So, if we understand that, people who are more sensitive and they see the futility of pursuing something that you cannot get a hold of. It's like going to the ocean and just trying to scoop up water with our hand, both hands. Water runs through our fingers. We cannot get a hold of that water because how we are scooping is just, yeah, water runs through it. It doesn't work. So people who realize that temporary happiness, although we need it to maintain our sanity and go forward, we need to also, or more importantly, be thinking about um, true happiness that we aim for and we work our way towards it. And once that becomes more and more clear by listening to the Dharma, so how can we get there? And yeah, so there are some maybe misconceptions of Buddhism. So some people say, well, don't think about the future, don't have some goals that you're aiming for, just enjoy here and now. Yeah, it sounds very nice, like our cats or dogs at home. They are here and now for most for most of the time. So many humans seem to envy the life of pets, but that's not good. Pets have obviously their own anxiety, a lot more anxiety than humans do because they don't know what's going on. At least we humans can put two and two together and we make sense of things. It helps us with our anxiety in the world. So if we are just here and now and we don't think about our life's purpose, and then all we do is end up indulging in pleasures to make here and now as comfortable as possible, least painful. Yeah, and then some people, maybe this is why many people turn to drugs. I think in America it's becoming a social issue more than before. So many tragedies happening. People turning to drugs so blindly just to have that good feeling here and now. That's not the true joy because it's very artificial and it's not from inside out. And also, it doesn't last and it can turn over completely, it becomes disastrous, as we all hear bad news. So, gentleness alone is not enough. Gentleness means, yeah, you're good as you are. Your life is so valuable. Buddha says our life is infinitely precious, each single human life. But gentleness alone is not enough because we have work to do. That's what life's purpose is all about. We have work to do as human beings. So we're not here just to make this moment here and now as pleasant as possible. We have work to do. And what kind of work is it that we need to do? Well, the pleasure or happiness we have here and now is not going to last. That's the strictness of impermanence of life that Buddha talked a lot about. All things are impermanent, Buddha taught again and again. This is a very strict teaching because we don't want to hear it, just like children who don't want to be disciplined or hear strict instructions. They just want to have fun, they just want to play. They don't want to listen to the parents. You need to study hard, otherwise, your future you cannot, guarantee a secure job or be a useful member of the society. They don't want to hear that. So, strictness, there are teachings that are strict. And so, strictness alone is no good uh, because we humans cannot handle the truth on its own. We need to have that gentleness, we need to have that compassionate side as well. So, that's why it's so crucial to have them both as we listen to Buddhism and as we share the Dharma. We need that balance between the two in order to successfully put one foot in front of the other and go forward steadily but surely, going forward towards the happiness that Buddha teaches is our life's ultimate purpose, because that happiness never abandons us, unlike every other happiness that we know of. So, to have this balance, unless we listen to Buddhism a lot, again and again, again and again, we cannot find this balance. Yeah, so good job everyone for being here, practicing together. Today is Monday. We're going to have the Right View Lab. I'm planning to host it 8 p.m. Pacific time, and have a wonderful start of your week. Goodbye.